Michael Pitman has dealt with some devastating news in the past. That's why a recent cancer discovery wasn't going to stop him from flying halfway around the world to attend his first Royal Ascot meeting.
I don't want to offend anyone, but I was the stupidest bugger in the world, you know. I just ignored the signs, you know. I had signs 2 years ago that, in retrospect, I should have been straight into the hospital then, you know. But men are men and boys are boys, and we just ignore things like that. Blokes don't have problems with their bowels and things like that. They just carry on, you know. And I should have known because I lost mum and dad through cancer and 2 of my grandparents through cancer, so I should have been aware of it myself. So honestly, I thought I had a month, 6 weeks to live, you know, and that's the cold hard facts. The surgeon said to me, "You're going to have a really tough road for the next 12 months." He outlined what we were going to do, and I had 26 weeks of chemotherapy and radiation. Went into the operating theatre at 2:15 thinking I'd be in recovery till about 6:30, and I woke up, and I won't use the exact language that I thought to myself, but I woke up at 4:45 and I thought, this is not right. I thought, oh God, what's happened here? And they said they found another polyp in my bowel, so they had to call it off. And the surgeon came and saw me and said, look, I'm not going to say for sure what it is. It could be cancerous, it may not be, we hope it's not. I went over on the Friday before I was due to come here, but they didn't have the results, so they said, oh look, you go away and enjoy yourself in UK. When you get back, we'll give you the results. I said, no, don't do that. I said, I'm a big boy, just send me an email, will you please? And fortunately I opened my email when we stopped off at Los Angeles. The first email I opened was from a surgeon, and he said it's good news, it's benign, it's non-cancerous. Go and enjoy Ascot and say hi to the Queen. I feel as though I've been given a second chance, so I mean, I've been very open about it all the way through. I've never hidden one day that I've got cancer because I hope I'm a survivor. Right from the beginning, I bought a horse fairly cheaply at the Gold Coast Sales, Magic Millions, for $15,000. I went there to buy a horse by a recognised Australian stallion. I didn't have any owners, but my son and my wife, we'd decided we'd trained a lot of winners without having much success at the highest level, and the only way we could get there is by getting ourselves out there and syndicating a few horses.
Enzo's led the Southerners do it again.
When he won the first Telegraph, we were offered the chance to go to Hong Kong by Mark Player, and we turned it down because I didn't think he was quite mature enough. I know that sounds silly, you buy a 2-year-old and he's not mature enough at 5, but I didn't think he was, you know. And he came back and won the Telegraph again, and he's the first horse in 30 odd years to win back-to-back Telegraphs.
Now Enzo's lad coming out and after it. Enzo's lad's coming after Ferrando and down towards the line. Oh, I couldn't tell you here, Enzo's lad, Ferrando.
The roar is because Enzo's lad has done a double.
Oh, I could swear, it's unbelievable. Yes.
Makes some people pretty happy here.
Yeah, my word, thanks to them. What a horse, though.
It's history now that he's won 2 Group 1 races as a 5 and 6-year-old. I mean, he deserves to be here, you know. Whether he's good enough or not, I got no pretense about it. We're disappointed in Hong Kong. But the horse deserves to be here, the owners want to be here. It is an amazing story that they paid $15,000 for a horse that's now run in Group 1 in Hong Kong, and he's going to be racing at Royal Ascot. It is an amazing story. I was asked the other day, was it ever on my bucket list? I said, yeah, flying to the moon is too. You know, if it was on my bucket list, it was certainly non-achievable from my point of view. I mean, I'd be happy just to be here in person without a horse, but to actually have a horse good enough to be here, I feel like we deserve to be here. We're going to be at big odds, but no one thought we'd win the Telegraph at 72 and 62 to 1 either, so that doesn't worry me. I just hope we go a real good race. And as my wife said the other day, if we go really good, well, he's a New Zealand horse. If he goes bad, well, it's Michael and Diane Pitman took this horse to Ascot, didn't they? The most important thing is I'm here sharing it with my wife, sharing it with really good owners, and I mean, the people that have looked after us since we've been here have just been absolutely outstanding. It's almost overwhelming, but it won't be, because I mean, I love the game I'm involved in, and I want to be around for a lot longer.